The topic that we are going to cover in this video is capacitors and capacitance. Both the words look like they are same, but they have a different meaning. So first is capacitor. The word capacitor is it is a device which is used to store electric charge and electrical energy. It consists of two conducting objects, usually plates or sheets, which are separated by some distance. Capacitors are widely used in many electronic circuits and have application in many areas of science and technology. A simple capacitor consists of two parallel metal plates separated by a small distance. See, this is what a parallel plate capacitor looks like, which has two parallel sheets. In this diagram, you can see it is connected to a battery. Now, whenever a capacitor is connected to a battery, for example, let's say this, the plate which is connected to negative terminal of the battery get the electrons from the negative terminal and get negatively charged. This negative charge induces a positive charge on the another plate. So this is how a capacitor is charged when there is a potential difference between the two plates. In general, the charge stored in the capacitor is proportional to potential difference between the plates, that is Q is proportional to V, so that Q is equal to CV, where C is the proportionality constant called capacitance. This is capacitance. This capital C is called capacitance, where this whole system is called a capacitor. The capacitance C of a capacitor is defined as ratio of, if you find the formula of C, that is Q by V, so it is ratio of charge on either of the plates to potential difference existing between the conductors. C is equal to Q by V. The SI unit is coulomb per volt or farad. It is in honor of Michael Faraday. Farad is a very large unit of capacitance. The practical capacitors that are used are in this range. It is represented by the symbol. It should be noted that total charge stored in the capacitor is 0, that is Q minus Q is equal to 0. When we say that capacitor store charges, it means the amount of charge that can be stored in any one of the plates. Nowadays there are capacitors available in various shapes, cylindrical, disc. These capacitors are extensively used in various kinds of electronic circuits. The capacitor that is in our syllabus is a parallel plate capacitor. As you can see here, one plate is plus Q charge, minus Q charge, separated by distance of D. Area is A. The electric field between two infinite parallel plates is uniform and is given by E is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. Now if you remember the application of Gauss law, the two charging plates over there, and when we solved it, the electric field intensity in between the plate was sigma by epsilon naught when there was plus and negative charge on both the plates. This is the formula of electric field intensity, Q by A epsilon naught. It was sigma by epsilon naught. Sigma is Q by A, so Q by A epsilon naught. Now V is equal to E into D. Potential is equal to electric field into D. Now put the value of here, E here, QD A epsilon naught. Now find C. C is Q by V. So put the value of Q is Q and V is this. So the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor is epsilon naught A by D.